Today, let's go over another easy question that I just solved by myself. This one is called maximum difference between even and odd frequency, number 1. So it's pretty simple. You're given a string and you want to essentially find the maximum difference between the two frequencies of characters such that the one is odd and one is even, and you want to subtract the odd one from the even one if the odd is bigger than the even. So knowing that, let's go ahead and write it up. There's an easy built-in method in Python called counter to give you a dictionary. Quick, clean way instead of having to count the frequencies and tally them up yourself. So A appears 5 times, 1, 3, 4, 5. B appears twice, C appears once. And then now let's go ahead and declare a result, which is going to be negative infinity, because that's nothing can be smaller than negative infinity. And let's iterate over, let's call this H, and let's iterate over the keys because those are actually the letters that we want to compare the frequencies to, and they're going to be unique, right? Because they're always unique. So length H, and this is as a list now. I'm going to turn the keys into a list. So A, B, C is a list. And then for J and range, I plus 1, or you can also just do length of H. If I is not equal to J, right? The requirements here say that two characters have to be different. So that means that if the indexes are different, then they're not the same character. And now we can ask if one of them, C of H of I, is odd, and C of H of J is even, then we have a potential solution. So we're going to say result equals max of result of the odd minus the even. Right here it says odd frequency minus the frequency of the character with an even frequency. So this is the odd one, so C of H of I minus C of H of J, which is the even one, J is the even one. And then also if C of H of J modulo 2 is not equal to 0, other way around, C of H of I modulo 2 is equal to 0, then we do the same thing, take the difference of result of C of H of J, which is the odd one, minus C of H of I, which is the even one. Then at the end, once we've iterated over everything, all the keys, right, in the dictionary, then we can just say if result is equal to float of negative infinity, that means nothing has changed. So that means there's nothing that exists. So you want to return negative 1. Otherwise, you just want to return the result. Okay, so that gets accepted. I just noticed that actually it doesn't even say negative 1 here, but you don't want to, basically, if nothing has changed, I guess just ignore it. Otherwise, return the result, right? Because we don't want to return float of negative infinity. So hopefully this is pretty straightforward, and thank you for watching, and consider subscribing, and please stay tuned for more videos.